Hey guys, what's up? It's Pete here from Pete Tansley Fitness.com, and look, I'm coming to you with some frequently asked questions I get about intermittent fasting. Now, a lot of these questions are under the same category, so I thought, look, I'll answer them here for you via video and hit a few of these on the head to help you out with your fasting, with your fat loss as well. So, I mean, I'm guilty of saying the opposite of this the last 10 years. The last 10 years I've had, quite a few clients, and I've said to them all, 6 meals a day, eat breakfast, but I've gone against, I'm contradicting my own advice here. And I'm happy to do that because if something comes out that's going to contradict my previous advice but get you in better shape, I'm not going to let my ego get in the way. I was wrong. So here we are. Now, one of the most common questions I get is, isn't fasting dangerous? Why not starve? And look, here's what I say. Firstly, no, you won't. In times of our evolution, we went for long periods without food. There was no McDonald's on the corner. There was no corner store open 24/7 to pick up the bread and milk. So our bodies are okay with that. Starvation means starvation. It means going for days on end without any calories at all. You and I, we don't really know starvation. We know maybe a little bit of hunger, which is probably coming from boredom or stress or whatever habits we've ingrained the last 10, 20, 30, 40 plus years of our lives, but we don't truly know hunger or starvation at least. So studies have shown you can go for up to 70 hours without any negative effects on growth hormone or brain functioning or any normal bodily functions. So why not starve? The answer is no. Next question. People often say, Pete, how can I go that long without eating? It's impossible. And look, at first it's hard because our bodies like things to be done consistently. So if we always eat breakfast at 7 and a snack at 10 a.m., then our bodies get used to that. So for the first day or week, you might crave meals at that time, but you can push beyond that and be able to go for your 16-hour fast, which in my opinion, 16 to 18 hours is the ideal time when doing a daily fast. One other question I've got written down here. Some people say, look, I just can't not eat breakfast. I've got to have breakfast. I'll have a heart attack if I don't. I'll die if I don't. My muscle mass will go to waste if I don't. Well, look, I get it. For whatever reason you think you need to eat breakfast. If you do, eat breakfast. I'm not going to tell you not to eat breakfast. But in my opinion, I think it's mostly a placebo effect or those past habits that are telling your body, hey, you've got to eat breakfast. For the last 20 years, you've had breakfast at 8 a.m., so you've got to keep that going. I think it's in your head. Science will back me up here. I don't think it's the most important meal of the day like I and many others used to encourage. So I think it is in your head and you can push past that. When it comes to intermittent fasting, I think you need to give it at least a 3-week solid trial where you're fasting for at least 4 to 5 days of the week. Sometimes if I go out for breakfast of a weekend, it might only be a 12 or 14-hour fast. And that's fine. There's still benefits from fasting once a week or twice a week. But give it a 3-week crack and try and get at least 5 days a week where you're doing a solid 14 to 16-hour fast each day. So there's 3 of the most common questions I get when it comes to intermittent fasting. Drop your questions down below. I'd love to hear from you with more questions or comments on IF. I'll see you on the other side. Pete Tansley from PeteTansleyFitness.com, and I'll chat to you soon. Cheers.